The women paid up to $2.7 million to play video games in scantily clad clothing. How developers are desperate to sign sexy girls to host video game competitions. Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And if you pretty much kind of got past that little little reading of mine, please realize that honestly, this is something that I'm pretty much laughing at, because it's a thing of a woman is being paid, or at least like a woman in China is being paid $2.7 million to play video games with other guys in scantily clad clothing over like a over a webcam and so on and so forth, and she's in all these different. In the article, she has like all these. They have like multiple pictures of her like doing her work and stuff like that, and taking screenshots and stuff like that. Like even showing her in like different like conventions and stuff like that, and you know she has like a fairly normal life, and you know just dealing with like these Chinese guys and whatever, and they're doing their thing. And before I even like go ahead and speak my opinion on this, I'm really going to let everybody know this. Overseas, or pretty much from China to Korea to Taiwan to Japan, they have a very different culture than what we have. So really, and also keep in mind that everybody has a fetish, okay? You think that this shit is weird, you should look at half the others. I mean, like, just don't go on the internet and look up anything that has anything to do with words, because I guarantee you will see somebody out there trying to fuck it. So I'm like, really, just don't try and do that shit. However, going back over to what this is though, it's a thing of saying like, okay, it's a guy who just devotes his time to video games because it's easier to play a video game. And honestly, there are like a few good videos that pretty much go into the whole thing of like why most people over in most people over in their like nation, why they do that. And it's a thing of people. See, now we have it good because we can walk up to like a girl in McDonald's and just start and then like hold like a silly conversation. You can catch a girl on the street and drop something and then hold like a silly conversation, or meet a girl on the bus, or meet a girl like when you know you're out there doing something silly or something. Like we have that, we have the privilege of that. But over in their culture, they don't really have that because like they can't just walk up to a girl and just say, "Hey girl, what's up?" Stuff like that. They can't do that. So really, for guys out there who play video games, they don't talk to a lot of people, because a lot of people over in their culture, they don't necessarily do that. They are very different from us in very, very, very ways. Pretty much, it's like we are like the sociable nation. They are the introverted nation. And pretty much, if you walk up to a girl and try and talk to her, usually you make them feel uncomfortable because they don't fucking know your ass. And that's pretty much kind of how that works. Well, you know, you pretty much get what I'm saying. In other words, the reason why I say that is to pretty much throw up a defense for this, because my defense is that really a guy, as I just said, a guy who spends most of his time playing video games, and yes, I understand that they have a lot of crazy fetishes over there in China, Japan, whatever, and that's just how the guys are. I get it. And that's what they need. I mean, like, this is kind of the reason why they are like the leading distributors in pretty much like relationship-based games. And we really don't have that shit, because really we don't fucking need it, because of course you can just walk outside and talk to a girl. And that's a market for what they need. Now, I could just make a video and then just say like, I just don't understand it because this and that, but thing is though, is that I do understand it. I do understand why they would do this. I do understand why they will go ahead and do that. However, where I draw the line in though is that I kind of have a problem with the woman being paid $2.7 million just to fucking play a goddamn video game. I mean, like, just hold like a webcam show, essentially, you know, just take out the porn and then just throw in her sitting in front of a computer screen playing PC games. Like, did you have to pay her that? I mean, honestly, she could have just did this shit on her own and could have just made like mad money. I know girls out now over here. I know girls and people out there who don't even play fucking video games anymore, and they pay somebody else like me who just plays who can sit down for hours and just play like the same fucking game and get them trophies or get them further into a game. Pay motherfuckers like us like $1,000, but really, from what I can say though is that like I threw up my sort of defense on it, and really I don't see that it's all that bad. Most likely because their culture is different and that's just what they do. And really, I don't really feel like talking about too many other fetishes, but really, my major issue is, did she really need to get paid all that much money? Did she? But honestly, from what I can say about it though, is that it's fine, it's okay. I do find it funny though, but honestly, at the same time though, it's like, what do you guys think about it? Tell me in the comment section. And if I did not elaborate or at least like if I didn't get my point across enough up here, please tell me down in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next John Grave show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out. And if you don't understand me, just tell me in the comment section and I'll try and explain myself again as best I possibly can. So I'll catch you next time. I'm out.